Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the different techniques on how to draw your brows. Firstly, you're going to take your eyebrow brush to shape your brows properly. Then if you have bushy brows like mine, I'd advise you to take a bar soap. Make sure it's moisturized. Take your eyebrow brush, pat it on the soap and brush your brows. This will help your brows to be stuck on your eyebrow ridge. That's how it should be done. Let it dry, then there you go, queen. Then you're going to take a pencil, an eyebrow pencil, make sure it's properly sharpened, and then you're going to begin with your first line. Draw a slightly thin line underneath your eyebrow. Make sure it's aligned with your natural eyebrows. You can use any pencil of your choice. That's why I use black because it's my favorite. And then draw your second line on top, then fill the spaces inside. Don't shade a lot, guys, because if you do that, your brows are going to be dark and you're not trying to go for that. You're trying to go for something more natural, right? Then take your brush again, brush, so that the spaces are properly filled. And this is how it should be. Period. Keep brushing. Yes. Then we are going to take a concealer. This is the concealer I'll be using. It's the same tone as my skin. I'll explain that later. Then you're going to take the concealer, put it at the back of your hand. We're doing this so that every time there's a mistake, you can quickly take some of the concealer on your hand and then use it to fix whatever, to basically do your corrections. Then you're going to slowly draw a little line and then put some of your concealer on your eyelid. I'm saying that because it makes it easier to actually apply your eyeshadow. It can basically act as a eyeshadow base. So this is what you should be doing, period. And then you're going to take your foundation and then you're going to apply it on your forehead and at the top of your eyebrow. And then I'm doing the same process, putting the foundation at the back of my hand. Then I'm going to take a concealer brush. Then I'm slowly going to apply the foundation on top of my eyebrow and at the beginning to make it more natural, And then I'm going to take my sponge, my blender, and then I'm going to blend so that it becomes natural again. And this is how your first technique is. Yes. Then on the second technique, we are going to be using a brown eyebrow pencil and a concealer pencil. Yes, we are not using the concealer we used earlier on. We are using a different one. Then you're going to do the same steps you did on the first technique. Draw a slightly thin line on top and below, then fill up the spaces. That's how it's done. Yes. Then you're going to take your brush to make sure that the spaces are thoroughly closed. Then in this technique, we are using a concealer pencil, and make sure that it's 2 tones lighter than your skin tone. I said that I was going to explain something earlier on why I didn't use a concealer that's 2 tone lighter than my skin tone on the first technique. The reason being is because this video is also for starters, right? So if you have a concealer that's almost the same color as your skin tone, you are welcome to use it because we are still learning, right? Yeah, you're going to follow the steps which I taught you earlier on. Apply concealer on your eyelid, then take the same foundation, make sure it's the same color as your skin. I already have my foundation because I used it earlier on. Then I'm going to apply it on the brow with my concealer brush, and that's how I'm doing it. This is how we do it. Yeah. and make sure that it looks the same as the one we did, because we don't want something that's not similar, right? And then apply your foundation. Then that's how it should be. Then you're going to take your blender, blend. I'm just fixing my mistakes here, hey? And then take your blender. Yeah, you do as I said. You blend underneath and you blend on top. Sorry for using the same sponge, guys. I didn't wash my sponges, I didn't wash my blenders, but then doesn't have that much effect on the eyebrows because I'm not using it for the entire face. And then yeah, blend with your hand as well. That's how it is. First and second technique done. Pet beauty. Okay, so I decided to wash my face again because I'll be doing the third and the fourth technique. So we're going to follow the same rules from the previous techniques, and these techniques are going to require either a clear glue or a bar soap. Make sure your bar soap is dry. Apply it on your lashes, let it dry. And it's very important that you shape your eyebrows this side thoroughly because we are going to depend on the brushes this time. If you do not shape your eyebrows properly, really, it's going to be a mess. Yes, shape your eyebrows. I'm using the plastic side of my eyebrow brush to make sure that I shape them properly. Let it dry, and then yes, then this is the third technique, and I'm using my eyeliner gel and the eyeliner brush. I'm basically going to take my brush and put it inside the gel, and I'm going to draw a slight thin line underneath and then on top and fill up some spaces inside my eyebrow. And this is how I do. And if it happens that you loved this method and you're a starter, I'd advise that you use a brown eyeliner gel because with the black one, hey, it's not for the faint-hearted. And then you're going to take your brush and then you're going to brush through properly. Never mind, I cleaned my brush because I was using it on the first and second technique. Brush through and close all the gaps inside. Close the gaps inside your eyebrow. Continue brushing. Yes, and that's how it should look. And this time around, I won't be using the concealers I used. This time I'm using a concealer stick. You see this one, eh? It's very light. I'm sure it's 3-4 shades lighter than my skin tone. I'm going to take my brush, my concealer brush, brush it on the stick. Then I'm going to start drawing my small or thin line underneath. Not small but long. My long and thin line underneath my brow. And then I'm going to take it down to my eyelid. Then I'm going to continue applying the stick or the concealer until it has fully covered my eyelid, because I need the extra cover for my shadows. Yeah, so then I'm going to take my blender. I'm going to blend. And this is one of my favorite, guys. I love the concealer stick. It's very easy to work with, trust me. If only I knew about it, I would have started with it when I started learning makeup. And then I'm going to take my foundation, and I'm going to take my concealer brush. Please take notes, I'm cleaning my concealer brush. Then I'm going to apply the foundation on top. Foundation on top of the eyebrow. Yes, I'm going to apply it on top of the eyebrow, and then I'm taking the sponge, which is I'm going to blend. I just did a little mistake, that's why you saw me using a face cloth and going over again with the brush. Then I'm going to apply that. Yada. Then I'm taking my sponge blender blender. Blend. Yes, and this is how my third technique looks. Yabo. Then I'm moving to the third technique. I already brushed my eyebrows, so it's easy to work with. This time around I'm using my black eyeshadow, guys, and then I'm also going to be using a shadow brush. So I really took some of the shadow, the black eyeshadow, using the brush, and I'm just basically brushing over my eyebrow. See, easy peasy. But this one is for professionals, guys. You try it when you know that, yeah, I'm now good at this. It's basically this. Look, wow. Just look at that. Easy. Do you know about it? Did you? And I'm taking my concealer stick again, using the concealer brush, and I am going underneath. I'm basically going to apply it on the eyelid. You guys know how the steps are now. Come on now. You can teach me how this is now. Basically taking the stick on the eyelid, then you know how it is on the eyelid. Yebo. Then we are taking our foundation on top. But with this one, you need to make sure that you shape your eyebrow using the concealer properly, because remember we used the soap to shape, so we need to reshape. Make sure that you don't make mistakes. Then we are going to take our concealer, the one we used on the first step, and then we are going to apply it on the eyelid. The reason I did that is because I'm trying to go for something that's 2 tones lighter than my skin color. So when I mix the stick that I have and the concealer I have, it kind of gives 2 tones lighter than my skin tone type of vibes. And then I'm basically going over the first concealer, and this is how it looks. Vibes. Yeah. Then on top, you're gonna in this method then we are mixing. On top we are mixing the concealer and the foundation. I don't know why I did that, but then I think I wanted to go for something more smooth and maybe complex. So yeah, I decided that I want to finish my look. I want it complete, so I decided to just apply the mixture on my forehead and between my eyebrows, and then here I am doing it again. Blender. Thank you for watching, guys. This is how you can try the different techniques on how to do your eyebrows. Bye.